Alright, now we come to the 12th and final Christmas movie. We have the 12 Days of Bostonian Christmas, and it is my most favorite Christmas movie to watch now, all these days. And I'm pretty sure it's everybody's Christmas movie, unless you have other Christmas movies you enjoy more. That is, of course, the Will Ferrell classic, Elf. It is my favorite Christmas movie to watch. I absolutely love this movie. It is basically Will Ferrell's one of his first starring roles to be in, like how he was got his starring roles in other films, like the Lego Movie, Curious George, or just the yellow suit guy, the yellow hat guy, whatever his name is, but his name is Ted in the Curious George movie. Of course, Megamind, and on he was also in Step Brothers and Kicking and Screaming, which I never saw. But this is a very, really, really funny guy. Oh, yeah, and a legit good actor. Or the film. Oh, we already know the story. Buddy, I love play. Oh, no, not Buddy Love. That's not a professor. Um, Buddy the elf, played by Will Ferrell, discovers that he has a father, played by James Caan, because he was told, by Papa Elf, played by Bernard from The Rescuers himself, of Bob Newhart. Or, and also, his Santa Claus, played by Ed Asner. He actually played Santa Claus twice in other films, like this film, for example, and Olive the Other Reindeer, starring Drew Barrymore, and done by Simpsons creators, Matt Groening. We already know Ed Asner as Hudson from Gargoyles, Officer Cosgrove from Freakazoid, and of course his most famous role, Carl Fredricksen in the Pixar film Up. So he tells him that his father lives in New York City, so Buddy the elf goes to New York City to find him down in Manhattan. And, along the way, he does comes across a girl played by Zoe Deschanel. Oh, what do you call it? His little brother named Michael, and on his stepmother played by Mary Steenburgen, aka Clara Clayton from Back to the Future Part 3. So, oh, so what else can I say about it? It's Christmas, and it's comedy, it's characters, it's story, it's great. It's really hilarious. It's so entertaining. Well, it's just all around great. It's just an all around great Christmas classic. I could just watch this a million times because I never get tired of it. The film was directed by Jon Favreau, who of course recently made the Lion King remake. He made the Jungle Book remake. He also directed the first two Iron Man movies. He's also Happy Hogan, and in the MCU. Well, he directed Chef, which is probably my favorite film from him so far, and as well as one of my other favorite films. And of course, his most recent work, The Mandalorian, which I highly suggest you check that out. But I will talk about season one of the show someday when it's done. So, of course, he makes a cameo as a pediatrician in this movie. Which well, the best thing about the film is, of course, Buddy the Elf, and Will Ferrell is just a huge riot as the character. Rewatching it, I laughed so hard at his jokes, and his reactions, and his innocence. He's just great. He just brought the character to life, honestly. So, all the other characters are really enjoyable as well. I love the scene where he's talking to Peter Dinklage, calling him an elf. And then he's like, "Call me elf one more time," and he's like, "You're an elf," and then he flips him over and stuff. They did make a stop motion animated short for Elf as a musical where Jim Parsons from Big Bang Theory does the voice of Buddy the Elf. Oh, and Mark Hamill does the father, and Gilbert Godfrey does the boss, or does the father's boss, which I actually think that's pretty hilarious. I haven't seen that in years, but I think I remember liking that. But this movie is better, personally. Well, speaking of stop motion, there is some stop motion animation in this movie, like from the animal friends, like this puffin, the seal, and the narwhal, and the polar bear, which are super cute in this movie, and the snowman as well. So overall, I say that this movie is so worth a watch. It's not just worth watching during Christmas, it's worth watching every once in a while. Also, I highly suggest watching that right now, or even tomorrow or something. So that's it for my 12 days of Bostonian Christmas. I do apologize for delaying these videos and stuff, but I'm already done. So, Merry Christmas, have a great holiday, be safe, Happy Hanukkah. And like I said, on the 8th day of Hanukkah, I will review one at least one more Hanukkah movie, and then I'm all set. So it won't be around till next Monday. So oh so if you have seen the movie, what did you think of my thoughts? Just comment below, click like in the video, subscribe, share a video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and on the Bostonian Critic. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.